Hi, this is the first video I will be posting on YouTube. My name is Malachi Augustin and I'll be talking about random things in life, and I hope somebody finds whatever I'm about to say useful to them in their personal lives. I hope I have something to say as well. Okay, what's the moment in your life that completely changed the way you see things? I believe it was a quote in a movie. It's an old Malayalam movie. I am Malayali. It's an old Malayalam movie quote that said, "If a problem had solution, don't worry about the problem. And if a problem doesn't have a solution, also don't worry about the problem." Point being, worry takes you nowhere, panic takes you nowhere, and anxiety takes you nowhere. I believe they are there in our body for a purpose, to remind us that we're still alive and we need to do things and we need to get things done. And I feel like anxiety is good in a way. You feel anxious and excited about things. Anxiety and excitement are often confused feelings in the body. What is something you believed 5 years ago that you no longer believe today? 5 years ago, I believe I was still in school, and I had very kind classmates, very good classmates, and I never met anybody who was ruthless and very, manipulative and destructive in nature. I had very good people around me. And then after that, I went to my college the first time, my 11th and 12th. And there I realized that people are not always kind, not always good. And you can't trust everybody that you see. You need to learn how to discern and make good choices about the life you live and about the people you meet. What's a lesson that you learned the hard way? I feel like your friends and your family knows you better than everyone. Forgive the barking noise that is outside if you can hear it. I feel like you know your friends and your family know you better than anybody else, and even your own self sometimes. And it is good to take advice from the people you care about and people who care about you. I learned the hard way because once I didn't listen to someone about a past relationship, my close friend, and he told me that me and my ex weren't a good match and will not be a good match. But I refused to listen to him and went forward with my own thoughts and own instincts. And then everything went south after a few months and we ended up breaking up. So that was something that I learned the hard way. Who has influenced your mindset the most, and how? Random people have their own opinions. Everybody has their own opinions. But the person who I listen to and admire the most is my brother, because he speaks very objectively and he knows how to put across logically that makes sense, that is simple for a person like me who struggles to understand simple things. And I think he has influenced my life the most so far, my brother and my sister. They've influenced the decisions that I've made, they've influenced the person that I have become. Of course, there are environmental factors such as friends and other people. But these people, my brother and sister, have been the most impactful on mine. What's something that you're currently unlearning? I am unlearning how to be comfortable, because to progress in life, I believe that a certain level of discomfort is required from my side, because being in your comfort zone is very, very comfortable and it feels like everything is perfect. But in fact, the opposite is true. Nothing is. And for it to become perfect, you need to be a little uncomfortable, go and do things that make you uncomfortable, and step out of your comfort zone. And I feel like there's an uncomfortable feeling where you don't know what you're doing, you don't know where you're going, and inside your gut, you know that somebody gave you advice once upon a time that is very, very valid, and you should have listened to that advice, and you're about to start things now, even though it's a little bit late. Yeah. So, this is a 6-minute video, approximately, and I'm glad that whoever stayed. Thank you for listening to me. This is Malachi, signing off.